Hey everybody, it's your boy Green Havoc, and we're going to take a look at those top players of the week. The team of the week needs to be assembled, well, of last week, because it is Overwatch League time. It's about to get hype. It's about to get real. So let's take a look at the players that helped march their team to, well, in some of these cases, a strong performance, but in a lot of these cases, march their teams to a win. This is ESHQ's Top Players of the Week.
Justice reigns from above.
No one can hide from my sight.
Cheers, love! The cavalry's here!
Alright, so the way it works is we're going to assemble a team plus an MVP, so 7 players total, 3 and 3. They will come from the games, the first 2 games of the week, days 1 and 2, and days 3 and 4. We will assemble 1 DPS, 1 tank, and 1 support player from all of those days. And then, of course, we will name the MVP of the week. So we always start off with damage. So this is damage for days 1 and 2. And it's going to my boy, one of my favorite players in the Overwatch League. He is from the San Francisco Shock, and his name is Baby Bay. It's not bias. I just happen to like him. And so we're going to take a more detailed look into Baby Bay right now. Baby Bay had an absolutely wonderful performance versus the Dallas Fuel, who are looking amazing this stage. His performance saw him go 25 and 13 over the course of the game, which is just, I mean, that is a solid performance for a player who's subbed in, subbed out, and really has to fight for his moments in these games. He came up big on Hanzo, he came up big on Widow. Every hero he touched, he looked solid on. He ultimately kept Dallas on the back foot and helped lead his team to an easy 3-1, which is saying something because, like I said, Dallas is looking great. Okay, we're on to our tank. And I know what you're thinking. Guys, you did so many repeats last week. Well, we're doing repeats again because Choi Oben of the San Francisco Shock is our tank. Because this guy is coming up so clutch. I mean, wow, this guy can play this game. Let's get a detailed look. What do you say? Choi Oben is really turning out to be one of those divas that just knows when to be defensive and really knows when to step on the gas. He knows how to get in there and make huge plays. He peels, he pokes, he smashes, he bashes, and of course, the best thing a diva can do, he lights up the sky with some wonderful fireworks. That is why Choi Oben stepped up and took that tank spot. Taking our support slot was not hard. Disappointing for me, as I really like the team, and they really underperformed in days 3 and 4. But that's not what we're talking about. We're talking about days 1 and 2, which means it is going over to Prophet of the London Spitfire, and it's his Brigitte play. Let's take a look. This Brigitte pick for the London Spitfire turned out to be invaluable. Time and time and time again did Prophet's ability to swap onto this character and put out solid damage, solid tanking, and top-notch heals. Best in the league heals for the record. 3-minute uptime at points with his Inspire, which is just insane. And at the height of it, he was getting 2 rallies for the Boston Uprisings 1. So every one they got 2. That is some fantastic Brigitte play, and it is absolutely deserving of this nomination. Okay, days 1 and 2 are down. We are now looking forward to those days 3 and 4. Who's going to take these spots? Who's going to be our MVP? We're about to find out. Let's get into it, boys. Okie dokie. Now, I know what you're thinking. You might think I'm crazy here for a second, but our DPS for days 3 and 4 is Pine. Yeah, I know. You're like, what? Pine? The NYXL? They lost. But Pine was phenomenal. Maybe a little arrogant at times, getting a little crazy, but let's take that detailed look. Look, I know what you might be thinking. The Valiant beat the NYXL, but Pine was fantastic, and you would be crazy if you didn't want him on your team. He came out clutch, and he came out immediately. Map 1, the first map he was on, it was map 3, the first map he was on, he came out and said, hey guys, sit down, okay? We got this. I mean, opening up the game with 5K is insane. Pine is absolutely one of the best players in the Overwatch League, period, and he showed it again this week, albeit maybe a little cocky on map 4. But that's what you get. Now we're getting here. We're on tank days 3 and 4, and it's going to space, because you don't beat the NYXL and not end up on this list. Now, I know, like I said, you might still be a little reeling a little bit. Like, what? Are you kidding me? Pine? They lost. But space is here to help soothe that over, because his tank play was invaluable and one of the main reasons why the Valiant were able to step up and take this win versus the NYXL. Taking a look at Space, his play was it's exactly what you need from a tank. He felt this game to a different level, and the biggest thing he did, keep a level head. The NYXL steamroll through you on Gibraltar. You know what? Calm it. Anchor it down. Give the boys something to believe in, and you know what? Take it in 5, because that's what the LA Valiant did, and it starts with the tank play that helped halt, swivel, and turn the tables on the NYXL, and it started with Space. He deserves this spot. Support of the week is going to Kareev. Kareev of the LA Valiant. Honestly, I could have put both supports here for the LA Valiant because they were both just phenomenal. Big plays, big moments, big stage. They came up big. And you know what? There's so much shot calling done by the LA Valiant supports. Sometimes I'm surprised that they can keep up with the rest of the game. And we've seen Kareev earlier in the stage. This guy can play just about anything in the game. And he's really showing a maturity to be okay with playing whatever. He doesn't care where he is. He just plays well for his team. And that's the kind of mindset that helps you beat NYXL in what is essentially the stage final. But we got it way early. Guys, we're here. We are here. My favorite part of the episode, the MVPs in this case, because it's the most valuable players. Yeah, it's not a separate word at the end. I guess I was just adding an S to players. Sorry for the confusion, because it is going to the LA Valiant's agilities, and soon the right and left big old 1-2 that the Valiant slammed New York with, taking down the top and going, guess what, guys? You haven't won this league yet. You haven't won this stage yet. Because guess what? We're coming for you. And that's what they did. They showed up. That's the best way to say it. Agilities, we know he's a good player. Soon, we know he's a good player. But keeping up with Pine, Sabiolby, right? These guys, Libero, Jonak, these guys are insane. And to not only keep up with them, but to beat them, phenomenal play must have been had. Agilities came out of his shell in a way that we haven't seen in a while. The guy was winning just about every engagement he was in. And soon, that Widow play is just getting better. These two have to share the spot because they beat the NYXL together. They shared in that glory together. They're going to share in this glory together. Let's take a look at their play. What am I doing? I'm talking way too much. Like I was just saying, guys, look at this gameplay. It's phenomenal. These two players stepped up to make big play after big play after big play. They got knocked down, but they got up again. That's what kept happening. Never did we see their confidence wane. Which is something that we've seen from both of them. Make foolish attempts at trying to make hero plays. We've seen them separate from the team for unneeded back cap attempts and just ultimately, like I said, unnecessary hero play, but not this game, not this week, not this stage. They are learning a different level of maturity. They are really starting to trust each other and deal that damage big. These two came up big for their team, and they deserve these top nods on the top players of the week. That is our team. That is our team, and boy, is it a good one. Maybe a little sniper heavy. We've got Baby Bay, Choi Oben, Prophet. We've got Kareev, Soon, Agilities. What? Pine? Are you kidding me? What is this team? Space. It's 8 players. You can't even play them all. But they are all phenomenal players, and they deserve these honors. I hope you enjoyed our countdown for the top team, and I hope you agree. But if you don't agree, if you thought I left out a player that deserved a nod, go ahead and let me know. There were tons of players that, just barely didn't make the list, and it's always heartbreaking, especially when players like Mickey step up so big and thrash the London Spitfire. But it just wasn't enough to, take down Kareev. But if you have a differing opinion, please let me know down in the comments. I love to have the conversation. Make sure to like and subscribe. It really does help the channel grow, helps us know what you like, and ultimately if you agree with us. And yeah, like, share, comment, subscribe, all that jazz, and we will see you for the rest of the week because, well, my face is everywhere on predictions. You have a good one, and good luck in your games.